Hi, everybody, and welcome to Evolve Love. I am your host, Amanda, and I am so happy that you have found this podcast. Are you looking for daily inspiration, motivation, and wisdom to help you begin your day feeling supported and uplifted with love? Well, you have come to the right place. This podcast is a space of encouragement where you can be held in your self-development because in order to evolve, you need love, and it begins here with you. Now, let's get into today's episode. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Evolve Love. Happy Friday. Happy Venus Day. I am beyond excited for today's episode as it is the first ever guest episode on Evolve Love. And I wanted to share this on Fridays. So when I have guests on, we will use them in the Friday slot because Friday, being Venus Day, is a day of beauty. And these conversations are with beautiful people holding beautiful energy and about very beautiful and supportive topics. And I'm so thrilled to introduce to you today Brandi Rose, my bestie from the West Coast. She is such a light in my life currently. She is so supportive, so encouraging, and she has ideas that are just truly beyond beautiful. I'm so excited to have her here talking about topics that we've been discussing this week here on Evolve Love. And I know she's going to be coming back to the podcast again soon because it was so fun. It was truly such a fun conversation to have, and I hope that you also get to experience that fun and enjoyment that we did while in our conversation. So without further ado, I want to jump right into conversation with Brandi Rose. All right, everyone. I am so excited today to have my first ever guest on Evolve Love, and I'm just so happy that it is Brandi Rose. She's going to share about herself in just a moment, but I met Brandi through the Wild Minds community, which is run by Molly Williams, and we were each other's secret Santa. And what was so interesting is Brandi was someone that I, in the community, really felt drawn to. We have kids that are similar ages, and just really, I really connected with her in this stage of life that I'm at. But through time, our friendship grew into something that just felt so familiar. And we live on opposite coasts of the US, but I feel like she is right there with me whenever I need her. We talk every day, and she is just amazing. So I'm so happy to have you here. So Brandi, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. Yes, I am so excited to be here. If you could see me, I'm blushing. This is just so much fun. Yes, as Amanda said, she is the East Coast and I am the West Coast, and we are your besties from coast to coast. And I am Brandi Rose, and most of you know me as Bloom with Brandi Rose on my Instagram, Substack, and my little podcast. I just really enjoy sharing my journey and how that can help others feel less alone. And that's how Bloom with Brandi Rose came about. And it was really born from the results of the hardships that I faced throughout my life, from childhood to womanhood to motherhood. And I just remember thinking to myself, I never ever want anyone to feel alone as they navigate their own challenges of loss, grief, pain, and suffering, and so on. I really want to be that person to just be there next to you as you navigate those things, not to fix you, but to just let you know you're supported and nothing you're thinking is wrong, nothing you're feeling is wrong, and I'm here with you. And I love sharing little bits about growth, micro shifts for healing. I really like the little simple joys of life. And even though I am a certified mindset coach, I still a lot of times just tap into the simplicity of life and looking for the little magic that's there.
And this is exactly why I want you here. And also, like, exactly why it was so easy to develop a friendship with you, because not only are you like so nurturing, so supportive, and so caring, but I just feel like you always say the things that I need to hear. And you're always in this energy that just I feel is, like you said, the bestie from across the country kind of thing. And I just really we've connected so well, but also too, like, you just have so much to offer and so much to share, and you hold space for everyone, just as you just talked about now in your introduction. And so it's exactly why I wanted to have this conversation together, because I feel your energy every day. I'm so lucky to be able to, be voice noting you on the daily. But I wanted everyone here at Evolve Love to also feel your wisdom. And I know you mentioned your podcast too and your Instagram, and I'm going to make sure for sure that all of that info goes into the show notes. So if anybody's interested in checking out more, head to the show notes. But yes, I'm so happy that you're here.
Yeah, and I'm just so grateful if anybody wants to come and see what I'm sharing. And I appreciate that because it really is a mixture of inspiration, motherhood, navigating the hardships. I am a mother of four, and my last one is 2 years old now. So I still feel I'm in that postpartum journey. So definitely, I'm tired too. I'm tired with everybody else. So if I have a little energy, I love sharing that with you guys as well.
All right, Brandy. So this week on the podcast, what I was hoping to get your advice, your input in, and just to have a conversation about is this week's theme is really about what are we most curious about learning? Because for myself as a dance teacher and just a guide or a teacher in general, because I don't just consider myself one type of a teacher, I have always loved being a student. I think some of the greatest teachers are great because they never stop learning, they never stop growing, and that's what just expands in what they share. And I know that you're just like this too. And so I wanted to kind of just have a conversation today about what we both are most curious about learning right now in our lives. And so I'd love to hear from you. So what are you curious about right now?
Oh, I love this question because I consider myself a lifelong learner as well. I have a million books, and my husband's always trying to get me to stop buying books, but I'm a reader and a collector of books. So it's really interesting for me because I tend to go into romance a lot and self help a lot. But lately, I have been very curious about how the sleep affects your body or lack of sleep. Because, like I said, my youngest daughter is 2, and I still consider myself in that postpartum era. And it's almost like I'm coming out of the fog a little bit, but I'm still tired. And as she changes, so do I. But I'm very curious of how sleep affects the body, lack of sleep, how it affects the mind. It does when you're fatigued. I realize that it takes on the same symptoms of similar to depression, lack of appetite, a lack of movement. And this is really hurtful, to our bodies and to our minds and to our spirits. And so I want to go deeper and look into that because I notice a lot of things right now all over social media, all over just content in general is, about routines and habits and rituals. And as much as those are great, none of it really works if you don't have sleep. The sleep is like the bottom one. It's like the foundation of everything. It's like the soil, right? So sleep is very interesting to me. And I'm not a big scientific girly, but I'm ready to go into it and look into it. I've already been looking up stuff, watching a little bit of videos about it. The other thing that I've been really curious about has to do with watercolor. It has to do with art. It has to do with creativity. I have loved doing watercolor. By no means do I think I'm an expert. I think that I use too much water most of the time. So I am very curious about improving my skill. And I actually signed up for a beginner's watercolor course that you design and paint butterflies and insects because at some point I would like to create my own oracle deck with a mixture of flowers and butterflies, and it would be something like butterflies and blooms, and then there's the guidance messages. So, my hope is that the skill set that I improve on also results in something I would like to create over time. Like, no rush, right? We don't need any more pressure to create things, but yeah, so as an adult wanting to learn, as a 42-year-old wanting to take an art class, it takes a little bravery to be like, I don't know how to do that and I want to learn. So someone please help me. And yeah, so those two things I'm very curious about. And the last thing is interesting because this is very much about connecting back, not so much my childhood, but my inner teenhood. And I feel like there's a little unfinished business with her. So I really am curious to see what that unfinished business is. And I never really got to be a teenager because I had my son when I was 16 and then my daughter when I was 17. And that was a different time of my life, definitely decades ago. But I want to give my inner teen that space. I feel like there's a little blockage in me somewhere that once it unclogs, there's this more supportive feeling I will have going into this stage in my life at, in my early 40s. So I have been curious to see what does inner teen Brandy Rose need right now. And I kind of went back to Pinterest and made a little vision board, and things on there were like Lisa Frank stuff and Backstreet Boys and like scrunchies and like really cute stuff. So I'm just navigating that right now. I'm very curious what she needs, and I purchased some roller skates. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Those are the things I'm curious about myself, some art stuff, and then some sleep, definitely. How can I help myself sleep a little bit better?
I love that. And I love how like connected it is. Like you have something and also too like the levels of depth with it. Like you have things that are like really deep, like healing work. You have some that are, more of like you're going to learn through the mind and like the science of sleep and things like that. And then you have something that is fun and light and whimsical. And I absolutely love that you are going to be making an oracle deck. When you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is definitely you. I can see it. The butterflies and blooms, like, yes, that's the deck right there. Like, it's so beautiful. And I'm so
Thank
excited.
you.
Like you said, there's no rush, but like, what a beautiful idea. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. But it's a beautiful idea. And the watercolors, those images are gonna be wow.
How are you with sleep? I'm very curious how you're with sleep too.
Well, I was going to ask you, once you find this information out, please share it with me because I too want to know. I feel that I can function like with this current total of sleep that I'm having, but I don't feel that it's sustainable like in any way at all. And so it's sometimes I'll notice like especially towards the end of the week, it's like it compounds on me and and sometimes it's like really hard, at the end of that week when I feel it, but it all depends. Like kids are such a wild card. It's like, why can't they just like have a good night's sleep? Like, I don't understand.
It's so true. It's so true. I commend you. I don't know. Like with your twins, it reminds me of when I was 16 and 17 and I had my two older ones and they are 11 months apart. So for the month of March, they're the same age, but they're not twins. But also, I feel like when I was younger, sleep was overrated. It was like, who needs 8 hours of sleep? Yeah, right. Right. And you could just go on, go on. You could have a Slurpee and you would just have so much energy the rest of the day. But then it's like as you get older, 30s, 40s, and now I'm in my 40s, I'm like, sleep is gold. Sleep is like the thing I'm manifesting. Sleep is on my vision board for this year. Someone just sleeping in the lush grass.
I agree. I dream of getting sleep. Like I like daydream about it. Like I just really I get it. I'm right there with you in that. And also too, like I love the whole connection with your inner teen. Like, because even though, like I was saying, there's like different levels of depth with this, and it kind of feels like some healing too in there. The Lisa Frank, the Backstreet Boys, the roller skates, like all these things, that's like a really fun aspect too. So it's kind of like living or like reliving parts of that time that either you didn't get to experience or that you did and you just want to like relive through that. And so I think is going to be a big journey for you in this year.
Thank you. Yes, I definitely agree. It's a mixture of things I wanted to do as a teen or have. Lisa Frank was that thing that like I didn't really get to have. It was a little bit pricey for us. We grew up, with not so much money, but and definitely the roller skates I did have, but they weren't like the best brand, so they were pretty clunkety. So I'm very curious. What are you curious about?
Okay. Are you ready for this one?
I
So
don't
when
know.
I was thinking about this the other day, the first thought that popped into my head was I want to take voice lessons. I want to sing. And I know this is like so random.
I love this. I love this. I love this. You're gonna be like the Little Mermaid singing.
Yes, no, I was thinking about it. And it's not something like I ever took. I never had interest. Well, I mean, I love to sing. Like, so it's really interesting. My mom and my aunt both sing, and they've sung in different choirs. Like growing up, they were in different things, and we would always go to their concerts. And my mom's also like a pianist and an organist. So we have a very musical family. And I just like to sing, like, just for me, like, just like in the car, like at home or whatever. I was thinking about it the other day and I'm like, I really wonder if I should get like professionally trained or like lessons, like, because I feel like it's, I always danced growing up, and it's like another level of that I never really tapped into, but I feel like I'd like to. And I don't know if it's because I'm doing all these podcasts and like I'm using my throat all the time, like and I'm open and I'm speaking, but it's like, I think I want to sing.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Yes, I think you do want to sing. I think you need to sing. Your throat is literally telling you, like, sing, girl, sing. Sing in the shower. Sing to your children. You probably already do. Sing to the dog. Like,
Yes, I'm going to be a triple threat.
I
Singing,
I was
dancing, and
just
acting.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that. Oh my gosh.
It's funny because I would like when I sing to my kids, like I notice sometimes they'll sing back and they're like really on key and I'm like, "Ooh, this is pretty good." And then I'm like wondering if it's like, okay, maybe it's because I'm on key and like they're learning that or whatever it is. So, yeah, stay tuned because I might be taking some vocal lessons.
I love that. Oh my gosh. I will pay for it. You have to do it.
The other one too that I'm interested in, that I mean, I think it's just another level or layer for myself. It's like I've always been so incredibly interested about soul path, soul purpose, just like anything around like why I am the way that I am. And I've dove into like so many different things from like astrology to human design to gene keys. Like if there is something out there, I just jump on it to like learn more about myself. And I think I want to learn more about astrology and like the advanced aspects of birth charts. Like I can do a lot with, quite a bit of it, but there's a lot more to it that I haven't really gotten into with all like, the more advanced type of astrology, but I feel like I'm getting very interested in that as well.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? That doesn't surprise me. Because I love that you're always looking like for answers. to help you answer the questions within, right? And last night, I'm not even making this up. Last night, I looked up your birthday in my birth chart book. This book is thick. I mean, it is thick. I will share it with you. And it's so interesting that you want to dive deeper in that, and I think you should. Because the more answers, it's like the more you have in your tool belt, right? Or your toolkit, like of your soul's purpose and why you're here, and just to support you along your journey of what you're doing. Because you wear so many different hats, you're so many things to so many people. And it's beautiful. You're a gift. You're a gift.
So are you. So are you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I truly am so fascinated by it. And actually like to the point where like I've done like a couple like birth chart things here and there for friends and family. And it's always so interesting because I'm like, oh, okay, like this makes so much sense. Like now I'm seeing this. Or, even in my life, like every time I've, looked into my birth chart in different ways and different things, it's almost like, yeah, that is what I'm doing. Or like this exactly what is saying that is a comfortable role for me is a comfortable role for me, or something that's difficult for me is difficult. So it's really opened my eyes so much, and it just kind of makes me, I don't know, not that it validates certain feelings that I have, but it does. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more.
Okay, so singing, soul purpose. What else? I know there's one more thing in there.
Something, it's not necessarily something more that I'm going to be learning, like, though I would be learning. It's not that I'm more curious about adding on to what I already know, but I think what I'm curious about is dancing again. Like for me, not dancing it like to teach, but to take class just for myself. And of course, like as a teacher, I'm always learning, like no matter who I take class from, like I'll always be learning from them. But I think for me, it's like, it seems like, oh, because you're a dance teacher, like you don't, like, do you still take class? But it's like, of course you do. And I haven't in a very long time, just, just would for different reasons. But I kind of feel like that push this year, actually, like as part of my like New Year's like list, it was to dance again just for myself.
Yeah, I love that. It's also healing. It's also healing just doing something just for fun, not for the sake of even learning or for the sake of teaching. It's just to do it for fun and for movement and to connect back to yourself, especially after having the boys. Like, just that's a miracle in itself, giving birth and then coming back to movement. On my New Year's resolution, also I did a New Year's bingo card actually, and I put a 30-day dance challenge. So I'm with you. Let's dance. We got to dance.
Yeah, let's dance. I love that. Oh my gosh. Yes. And I'm so glad that I brought this up because you're right. Like everything you just said, it doesn't have to be that I'm learning all the time. Like sometimes we're curious about things just to do them and to just enjoy them, and that it doesn't have to be hard or this big, like thought provoking moment or something that's going to change my life as an educator. But I just want to do it. And like, I think that's so beautiful too. All right. So I thought it would be fun because me and you love to do this anyways, but I thought it would be fun to finish our episode by pulling an oracle card for each other. And would you be up for that?
Oh yes, please, girl, please. Yes, I have my deck ready. It's right here, just in case you asked me.
Okay. So if you're listening to the podcast and you just are hearing noise, it's just me shuffling about what we have for Brandy today. And while I'm shuffling, I'm using the Sisterhood of the Seers Oracle deck by Athena Laws. It's one that I really love. Oh, I love this. I feel like this is us. The card that I got for you was Activate the Sisterhood. And like literally, okay, like a part of why I
Oh my
picked the
gosh.
Sisterhood deck is because I was like, this is the first this is the first time that I'm having a guest on, and it's like you're like a great friend of mine and everything. And so it's like I really wanted to like share in that, and that's why I picked the sisterhood card or sisterhood deck. But what it says, activate the sisterhood, is soul connections Success and joy, celebration, friendship, and community. So this what it is, stepping into the vibration of celebration as you enter this harmonious time in your life where love, connection, and success can arrive easily for you. Be a beacon of light, shining bright for those who are stuck in the dark, reminding them that joy can transcend angst. Stand tall, stand proud, and reflect the sacred worlds that live within your heart. Like the sacred spirit that you are, allow your life to become a living prayer where every step is a ritual and service to the great mystery that weaves all of life together. There was more. I'll send you the picture, but that is just like the overall message. And I think it's so beautiful because, like, in your introduction, that's literally everything you're setting out to do for yourself and with all of your projects and things that you're doing. And I just am like, I'm so excited for you because I feel like this is just confirmation that this is exactly where you're meant to be.
Oh my God, I love that so much. When you pulled that, I was just like, ah, like I'm getting all teary-eyed. It's so good. It's so good. It's exactly what I needed because sometimes I have a little doubt, like I'm a little bit on that struggle bus of doubt. Sometimes like, am I doing the right stuff? Am I saying the right thing? But when it comes back to it, it's like I really just trying to share. I'm really just trying to share. Is it perfect? No. Is it curated? No. And I don't really want it to be. I just want it to be beautiful and I want it to be heartfelt. And I want people to feel like I am that big sister that can support them. And I just want to show up as the person that I needed during those hard times. So I love that card. I love that card so much. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I absolutely see that for you. And I love that you're real. I love that you're authentic. I love that it's raw. I think that that is so much more relatable and also too so much more open for others to like connect with because like, most everybody going through their day to day is not living a curated life. And so it's so much more genuine. And so I so appreciate that about you, and it makes you so approachable too, like to just you really are that like big sister support, and I am just so grateful for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel the love. I feel the love for sure. And it's funny you said that I'm approachable. Let me tell you, I go to the grocery store and sometimes people approach me and I end up not leaving for at least another 20 or 30 minutes cuz I just heard their life story and they walk away and they're like, "I feel so much better. I've never met anybody like you." And that makes me feel really good. It makes me feel really happy that I could help them. And then usually I feel really tired after. So I definitely have to go drink like a bunch of water and then go have me a lay down. But I love it. I really do. Thank you. And I'm going to pull a card for you. The deck that I'm using is Trust Your Vibes because I feel like you're on a vibe right now. Like you are on a high vibration and it is very inspiring. And this deck is by Sonia Choke Choket. Sorry, I may have messed up her name, but Trust Your Vibes. That's the Oracle deck. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you. Oh my gosh, I couldn't make this up if I tried. The card that you received is Free Your Creativity. And it's number 29, Free Your
Yes.
Creativity. And this woman is just creating so many beautiful things. Oh my gosh, she even has like a harp, so like music. So that's a sign that you guys do them singing lessons. I'll go ahead and read the insert. Free your creativity. Now is the time to break free from routine, fixed points of view, and strong opinions and tap into your creativity instead. Don't let anyone or any experience from the past limit your creative curiosity or expression today. You have the natural gifts of music, art, dance, inner guidance, movement, and vision in your soul, all waiting to be activated at any time. I'm laughing because this is so good. Approach your challenges or concerns with fresh, curious eyes. Nothing is blocking you other than your own limitations. If you are willing to see things differently, many new opportunities will be possible. Get out of your head and breathe into your heart. Use your hands and create something new. Bake a cake, plant a garden, experiment with a new furniture arrangement, or try a new look or style. Don't be afraid to make a mess and don't be attached to your outcome. Creativity is an expression of the soul, not an intellectual effort of the mind. The creative process itself will reveal answers to your challenges. Amazing. I love this. This is all you.
I love that. Like literally both of us got cards that went with exactly what we were just talking about in today's episode, and I absolutely love it because I feel like it's like more encouragement. Like, yes, go after your creative dreams. Go and try these new things. So, oh my God, thank you so much for pulling that card, and thank you so much for being here. This was so fun. I feel like we're going to be doing this again for sure, and I so appreciate all that you shared here today. And I just want to thank you so much.
Thank you. This was just so wonderful. And I had the time of my life today. It's been a long day. And like this just gave me that extra uplifting energy I needed. So thank you. And I wish we could sit here and pull cards for every single viewer. But you know what? I feel like part of our
Yeah.
card pulling was also for them too. So if you guys are listening, create that thing, communicate that thing, step into that thing, be curious, do it. Do it, do it, do it. We support you. So thank you so much, Amanda. I cannot wait to come
Yes.
back.
Yes. Oh, thank you. I agree totally. Like the cards were for everyone, even like the sisterhood. It's like we're here supporting. So go and get creative, be curious. I love that. Oh, so much. All right, Brandi. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait to have you back.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brandi, for being here. And thank you all for listening and supporting today's episode. If you are curious of anything that you heard in today's episode, make sure you check out the show notes. I know that I will for sure be having Brandi on again. It is just so fun. And we always have such beautiful conversations. And we just want to share them with you as well. So I want to thank you all again for being here. Don't forget to follow Evolve Love at _Evolve Love on Instagram. And make sure you're following the podcast on your platform of choice so that you get notifications when new episodes launch. I am so looking forward to a brand new week ahead next Monday. So we'll check back in then. Have a beautiful weekend.